Mercury Poisoning in Seafood by Gennaro Argenio and Brian Peer.
How mercury poisoning gets into fish. Mercury first enters the water through pollutions like volcanoes, mining, and burning of coal. The mercury from these pollutions then can contaminate water sources with a toxic form of mercury called methylmercury.
Methylmercury is absorbed in the bodies of small fish. These small fish are then eaten by bigger fish, then the bigger fish are eaten by even bigger fish, and so on and so forth. This process is called biomagnification.
These fish are then caught and consumed by humans. And like the fish themselves, the levels of mercury can grow until they reach toxic levels.
Some of the fish with the highest levels of mercury in it include the king mackerel, the swordfish, and any kind of shark. Although all seafood contains some level of methylmercury.
Mercury poisoning attacks the nervous system. Some symptoms can include irritability, anxiety, restlessness, lack of self control, loss of memory, bleeding gums, speech and vision impairment, seizures, and even death.
Asia, due to their high population and production, emit the highest levels of mercury emissions. Who's affected? Heavy fish eaters are most likely to be affected by mercury poisoning. Pregnant women should be most cautious when consuming fish because mercury poisoning has been linked to developmental problems in children such as autism and ADHD.
How to prevent mercury poisoning. The most effective way to prevent mercury poisoning is to limit the amount of fish consumed, especially fish that are known to have the highest levels of mercury. Other options include simply do not eat fish altogether.
Lastly, coral is a known filter for heavy metals like mercury, but in this process of filtering the heavy metals, the coral is harmed.